Good morning and welcome. It is so nice to have you here with me this Sunday. I'm Miss Sonja, and today we are going to begin exploring our Bible stories through Godly Play. But before we begin, I'd like to share what exactly Godly Play is for those who are not familiar with it. According to the Reverend Dr. Jerome Berryman, who is a lifetime researcher and practice and theologian behind Godly Play, says that it's a spiritual practice where we explore the mystery of God's presence in our lives. The Godly Play curriculum engages what is most exciting about religious education, God inviting us into and pursuing us in the midst of scripture and spiritual experience. Godly Play practices teaching us to listen for God and then to make authentic and creative responses to God's call in our lives. This is something I have done in the past here at Wayside, and I thought it would be lovely to begin our new year bringing it to your home. Now, there is a lot more that goes into Godly Play, and for the sake of being here and bringing it to you, we are going to sort of just jump in straight to the actual storytelling. Now, as you know, I mentioned in our newsletter, there's also something called expression time, and that will follow the end of the lesson, and it comes after the wonder questions. Now, if you have younger kids, sometimes wonder questions can be a little difficult, and they might need some encouragement when it comes to expression time. Because of that, I will be providing at least one or two ideas or suggestions for you to provide your child. The whole point, though, is you want it to come from them. You want them to be expressing their means of connecting and how they think and feel about the story that they are not only hearing, but that they are watching unravel. Godly Play is also suitable for older children, even teenagers, and yes, even adults, which is why I am inviting everybody to join me every Sunday morning for this, so you can get this spiritual practice in for you as well. For anybody who's older, I simply just suggest that you find what feels natural and comfortable in means of expression, and that could be something as simple as journaling, meditating, painting, drawing, who knows? Again, whatever is natural to you, but maybe something new as well, so maybe you try something different. However the story speaks to you, however it comes to you and feels within you, whatever you feel drawn to do to produce that connection, that you have that understanding, do that. And maybe just one day you'll have something so great, so grand that you feel compelled to share it with the rest of us. And we would all love, your community would love to see what it is that you come up with. So today, my friends, we are going to begin with the Epiphany. This is the lesson we worked with to help us get ready to come close to the mystery of Christmas. This will be Advent. Christmas has come and gone, but the Magi, the three kings, the wise ones, have just begun their journey and are soon to arrive on Wednesday, to be exact. But for today, we will celebrate the feast of the Epiphany, the day we welcome the three kings and remember the three important gifts they brought to the Christ child. Here is the light of the prophets. Here is the light of the Holy Family. Here is the light of the shepherds. And here is the light of the Magi. And finally, the light of Christ. the Magi are finally here. And with the Magi are their gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Here is the gold. The gold is for kings, but this is a different kind of king. So gold is not enough. Here is the frankincense. Frankincense is for worship. The Magi were there to worship him. Frankincense is often burned during worship, and when it burns, it makes a sweet smelling smoke to help us pray. Watch. First, there is this black smoke, and then when it turns white, the fragrance, the scent is released. Can you see it? And if you were with me, you would be able to smell it. Here is the myrrh. This is sometimes burned at funerals, and sometimes it's even placed with the dead for their burial. There was something about this baby's death that was going to be very important. Watch. Did you see the smoke? And again, if you were here, you'd be able to smell it. It is very different from frankincense. Some people like one, while some like the other. But they are both important gifts to show that this king was not to be like other kings. Now, let me change the light as we did before. Now, I'm going to change the light of the Christ candle. Look, it too is spreading out to fill up the room. And as it spreads out, it gets thinner and thinner until you can't see it anymore. That doesn't mean that it's gone. It only means that you can't see it. You can still feel the mystery of Christmas. Epiphany is sometimes even called Little Christmas. It is filling up the room and mixing with the prophets, the Holy Family, the shepherds, and the Magi. Anywhere you go, you can come close to the whole mystery of Christmas. I wonder what your work will look like today. I wonder if your light for Christ is still lit. I wonder what scent, what smell makes you very happy. I wonder which of the 3 gifts you would have brought to Jesus. I wonder if you are still celebrating Christmas today. I wonder what is your favorite part of Christmas is. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will end our video and you shall go on and explore your expression time. Choose what you would like to do. Ponder over those questions. Dig deep. And I'll see you again next Sunday. Take care.